Hello guys, in today's video we're going through DAAD STEM 2025 study scholarships for developing and emerging countries. What's this scholarship about? This scholarship program is aimed at students from developing and emerging countries who would like to complete a master's degree in the STEM subjects at a German university. You can apply to this scholarship if you have completed your bachelor's degree by the application deadline. You are not qualified to apply if you already have a master's degree. Funding is available for a complete master's degree full-time on campus at a state or state-recognized university in Germany in the STEM subjects of mathematics, computer science, natural sciences, and engineering. So what are the values of the scholarship, or if you like, the benefits? The scholarship covers monthly scholarship payments of €934, payments towards health, accident, and personal liability insurance cover. This scholarship also covers travel allowance, annual study allowance of €460. In addition, under certain circumstances, you can apply for the following additional benefits after the start of funding. You can apply for monthly rent subsidy. You can also apply for monthly allowance for accompanying members of family. Beautiful one. Another benefit of this scholarship is that it allows you to improve your language skills, and the DAAD scholarship offers that benefit on application. It also covers payment of course fees for an online language course after the receipt of the scholarship award letter. So every allowance that you need to pay for your personal choosing language or personal choosing language course during the scholarship period, the DAAD scholarship covers it. That scholarship also provides reimbursements of the fee for a test DAF or DSH test, which you can take either in your home country after you have received your letter of award or in Germany during your funding period. It's also important to note that this scholarship does not cover tuition fees. So it's advisable you apply to a university in Germany where you will not be required to pay tuition fees. So the scholarship takes care of every other thing you might need, like your travel allowance, your accommodation, and the rest of them, but it doesn't cover tuition fee. So there are some schools in Germany, most of the schools in Germany do not really ask for tuition fees. So every other fees that you're required to pay as a student, the DAAD scholarship is in a position to cover it for you. So let's quickly take a look at the selection criteria. A lot of things will be considered, which includes your academic achievements, your course of studies, your knowledge of the language of instruction or working languages. English is acceptable, German language is also acceptable. They also consider relevant internships and work experience. The quality of your study project will also be considered. Then the potential of the applicant, your motivation, both academic and personal reasons for the stay in Germany, your extracurricular commitment, that's your extracurricular knowledge and skills, and then your social commitment will also be put into consideration. Alright, this is more like the overview. Let's quickly check out the application requirements. One of the requirements is that your university degree, that is your bachelor's degree, should not date back more than 6 years at the time of the application deadline. It's also important to know that you are responsible for securing admission in Germany, ensuring your application for admission to the German university for your choosing study program is submitted by the due date. So it's important to find out your admission requirements, application and enrollment deadlines at your host university, and ensure that you cover that loophole by submitting your application and securing the offer. This is as a result of the fact that a scholarship from the DAAD is only available if you have been admitted to study in a master's program in Germany. So it's your responsibility to research for your host university, choose your program, and apply to your program. Also note that if you've been living in Germany for longer than 15 months at the application deadline, your application will not be considered. For the language skills, let's read it out because this is one of the most important aspects of the application. The language of instruction for study programs in Germany is German. In international programs, the language of instruction is English. This is beautiful. So for international programs, the language of instruction is English, and then it can also be English or German and English. Check whether you fulfill the necessary language requirements for your choosing program. is here. So if you're applying to your university, you make sure that the program you're applying for or your choice of program that you fit into the language of instruction. There are some programs in some German universities that will specifically state that the language of instruction is English. So if English is your language, ensure that you apply to such programs. Do not go and select a program that the language of instruction is Germany when you don't know how to speak German language. That's just the summary of it. This is necessary because when you apply to this scholarship, you are required to provide proof of your current level of proficiency in the language of instruction, either English or Germany. For the English parts of the programs, okay, let me read this out. If the language of instruction is English, the following certificates can be submitted. For example, Cambridge English, Cambridge Business, IL, ICE, TOEFL, IBT, TOEFL Essentials, TOEIC, PTE Academic, and Onset English Language. Let's go to the next section, which is the application procedure. For the application deadline, first of all, the start of scholarship is from October 2025. Selection is likely to be between January to February 2025. Then the deadline should be on 15th of October 2024, as is stated here. Alright, the application documents, I've listed some of the documents already, but let me read it down again. You need your online application form, you need your full CV, you need your letter of motivation, and the letter of motivation should be about 1 to 3 pages, and it should be statement about the academic and personal reasons for the planned study project in Germany. I've said that already. Then letter of admission to the study program at the host university in Germany. You also need that. There's also another form that you're supposed to fill, and this form is called information about your preferred master's program. While filling this form, you're required to enter at least 5 master's programs that you want to be considered for. Then you need your transcript. You will upload this transcript on that transcript of record in the DAAD portal. You need your degree certificate. You need your certificate of language of instruction of the choosing study program. Remember that your language certificate should not be older than 2 years. You need one recent supporting letter of recommendation from a university teacher which provides information about your qualification. You need your passport or your national identity card. Finally, you're free to provide other documents you think might be of relevance to your application. Example is your certificate of employment, your proof of extracurricular engagement. Okay, let's quickly head to submitting an application section. Let's see if we need one or two information from there. Alright, we're here submitting an application. This is what we need. Here is where you submit your application. We can click on to the application portal. You can see the button. Okay, let's see where it takes us to. So this is the application portal where you submit your information. If you've already registered here, you enter your email address and password and then you sign in. If you've not registered before, you can click on register now and sign up. You enter your email address, you receive a verification code, you enter your password, your first name, your gender, your preferred language, and then you continue with the rest of the application. Alright guys, I think we've come to the end of this. I'm going to leave the link to this portal in the description of the video so you can also come here and read through. Carry out your own research. I will always advise that. Carry out your own research, and if you are satisfied, you can proceed and apply. Thank you very much for watching. Do well to subscribe to my channel. Good luck. God bless you.